You've probably heard a lot of YouTubers say, if you're over 40, you should start a YouTube channel. Now is the best time to start a YouTube channel and all of that stuff. But is it really the best idea for anybody over 40 or 50 or 60 to start a YouTube channel? My name is Eva, and I'm going to share with you a few reasons why I would caution anybody over 40, 50, or 60 to start a YouTube channel. And I started my YouTube channel probably about, I want to say 4 years ago. And the reason why I started a YouTube channel is because I was blogging. I still do blog over on my website, Women Blazing Trails, and the messages that I was sharing, which were motivational messages for women over 50, always feel that to get a message out in the best effective way is through video. So I love doing videos. I thought, well, I'm just going to do this on YouTube and try to get my message out to a lot more women that way, because I can effectively communicate and express my ideas verbally through video, and writing too, but I just prefer video. When I started my YouTube journey 4 years ago, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't really know anything about SEO or the algorithm or the do's and don'ts of YouTube channels and video. I didn't know anything. I just was doing video just to get my message out. And I didn't really start taking YouTube seriously as a source of income until this year. I thought, okay, this year I'm going to really narrow down my focus and my topics and who I want to communicate my messages to. What I didn't realize was that it's not just as easy as turning on your phone, finding a microphone and going, hey, my name is Eva, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot more to it than that. If you're looking to start a YouTube channel, just sort of like as a hobby, because for fun, shits and giggles, because you love doing this and you have ideas, then by all means, have at it, turn on your phone and get going. But if you're looking to use YouTube as a means of income, which a lot of people are doing now, then I have a few words of caution for you. While it is as easy as literally turning on your phone and plugging in your mic and just speaking, it is that easy. You do also have to take you have to take a few things into account. The very first thing that I want to share with you is that if you are going to start a YouTube channel, just because to start earning a living. Why am I stuttering and stumbling over my words so much today? This is crazy. Usually I have verbal diarrhea, and today I can't even string three words together to make a sentence. One word of caution. My first word of caution is that you should have thick skin if you are going to do this professionally. There are a lot of people out there, and we like to call them keyboard warriors, and they will insult you for absolutely no reason whatsoever. They will say hurtful things. They will call you stupid, dumb, ugly, fat, skinny. They're going to spew it. You have to make sure that if you are going to start a YouTube channel and do it professionally, that you, like when you start getting comments, that they're just going to repel off of your heart and soul. You can't take anything personally. You can't lash back at these people as much as you would like to. And it's kind of funny because I get some really nasty comments sometimes, and that's cool, whatever. 12-year-old Eva wants to lash back and say mean, hurtful stuff back to these keyboard warriors. But 62-year-old mature Eva says, just say thank you for watching and have a nice day. So you have to learn to do that. Just thank you for watching. Or sometimes you can say, oh, that's great. I do that a lot. That's great. And I'll put a smiley face. You have to let them roll off your back, because you're going to get I don't care if you're knitting socks for babies, you are going to get hate comments. There are a lot of hurtful people out there, and there are a lot of people out there who are hurt and are looking to hurt others. That's the first word of caution, is you should, the comments can be downright really nasty sometimes. Another word of caution is that it's not so much as just, turning on your phone and doing a video. And before I get into that, yes, literally all you need is your phone. If you have a good phone camera, that's great. A phone and an external mic. Or you can even use your phone mic if you have a nice updated phone. So you have to do editing because you have to keep in mind that when I do a video, I run it through CapCut, my video editor, and it cuts out all the ums and all the sounds. And you have to go through all the editing to produce a quality video. And I'm not saying that my videos are 100% top-notch quality. I still have some work to do. It takes a lot to learn how to do these things. You have to watch, you should watch YouTube tutorials on how to edit videos, what programs to use. I use CapCut. I use the paid version of CapCut. You also have to take in consideration, do I want to use a paid version? Do I want to use free tools? Do I have money to invest in paid tools, or can I just use free tools? There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes in doing YouTube videos that I don't think a lot of people are aware of. And I just want to let you know that these are the things that you should be aware of. So sometimes for me, I can take some of my videos. I've had a video take me 6 hours to edit. So your 10-minute video that you thought, oh, this is great. It was a fun video. And it was 10 minutes long. You can't just upload it and send it off to your YouTube channel. It has to be edited for quality, and editing takes a long time. It really does. When I first started, I think my first video, when I first started, I wasn't editing videos at all, to be honest. So when I started taking YouTube more seriously, it was taking me 5-6 hours for some videos to edit some videos, and that's inserting little frames and little images and other little videos and editing out all the ums and all the noises and all of that stuff. I can, for a 10-minute video now, I think I can get it down to about a 3-hour editing. So it's going to take time to edit videos, and you have to keep that in mind if you want a quality video, and if you want people to like your video. The sound has to be good, the visual has to be good for a quality video. And I'm still stuttering on my words. Another thing that you have to think about is, depending on what your channel is about, to make sure there's a market for your videos. Like, who is your audience? You have to narrow down who your target audience is, because you're not just going to go out and talk about birds one day and then cooking chicken the next day and then knitting socks another time. I mean, you have to really narrow down what you want your channel to be about. Do you want it to be about helping women over 60? Do you want it to be about knitting? Do you want your channel to just be about cooking? Do you want a travel channel? You have to really focus on who your audience is so that you can consistently produce videos in that niche for your audience. And if it's travel, then so be it. And here comes little Miss Stinky Pants for her cameo appearance. You also have to there's a lot of competition in my niche, which is general people over 50. And I first started with women over 50, but now my videos seem to resonate with men over 50 as well. So now it's just a general over 50 crowd. You have to research your competition, but you have to be, and I don't mean to say this is going to sound really like egotistical, but it's not. You have to be better than your competition. You have to offer an edge. You have to offer something, a unique edge or twist that your competition doesn't offer. So you're going to have to take some time to watch some of your competitors. Go and watch, a 15-minute video. Go see which one of their videos is performing the best, meaning that has, 100,000 views or 50,000 views or however many views. And see and think about, can I do a video on this topic but make it even better than theirs? So there's a little bit of competition involved, and I don't mean competition in a mean way, but you have to research your competitors. You have to see, are you comfortable now? All right. You have to see what the competition is doing. That is really important. Another thing that's also very important when you're doing your YouTube videos, when you're researching your topics, are these topics that people are even interested in? Do people want to know how to knit little baby booties? I'm sure they do. Maybe you want to knit socks for pigeons. Are people even searching for how do I knit socks for pigeons? Probably not. So you don't want to produce videos that nobody is searching for. I use a keyword tool because you need to use, so I'm going to try to make this really simple to understand. When you go to YouTube or Google, you type in, how do I knit socks for babies? Those are your key words. How do I knit socks for babies? And then you want to see, and the keyword tool that I use shows you how many people per month are searching, how do I knit socks for babies? So let's say we're going to use that example. How do I knit socks for babies? I type that in Google search bar or my YouTube search bar, and my volume will show me that there's 10,000 people per month looking to find out how to knit socks for babies. That's a great topic because 10,000 people a month are searching for this topic. So I want to do a video on how to knit socks for babies. I personally don't want to do a video on how to knit socks for babies because I don't know how to knit, but maybe you do. But if you want to type in, how do I knit socks for pigeons, and you type that in Google, it's going to be zero. I guarantee you. And if there's any volume, I will eat my underwear. It's going to say zero. So you don't want to produce a video that nobody is searching for, because nobody's going to find your video and nobody's going to watch it. If you want to use YouTube professionally as a business to make a living or make an earning or even a side income, you have to upload and produce videos on topics that people are interested in. And the problem with that, I shouldn't say the problem with that, but the thing about that is that you are constantly going to have to be looking for topics. What can I talk about this week? What can I talk about next week? Looking for topics takes some time. You have to find that once you find the topics, you have to go research your competitors and see what they've done, how to knit socks for babies in Google, and you're going to see the top 3 or 4 videos. Go and watch them. Go and see what they've done, how they've done it, what their unique spin is. Like, you have to do all that work. I think that a lot of people don't realize that there is work involved in doing YouTube professionally. And I think another thing that you have to realize that is you have to be passionate about it. You can't go in here doing this with the wrong mindset, meaning a lot of people chase money, right? And I'm guilty of that. I'm chasing shiny things. What's shiny? What's the next shiny thing that's going to make me lots of money? And you can't do that because you're going to burn yourself out real fast and you're going to absolutely hate what you're doing. You have to go in this. So let's say you're a knitter, and most women who knit love knitting and they're very passionate about knitting. So if you want to do a YouTube channel on knitting and you're very passionate about it, I think that's a great idea because you're always going to have ideas. But if you just have a very broad topic where it's like, well, I'm just going to do videos for women over 50, well, what are you going to talk about? Are you going to talk about, there's so many different things. You could talk about beauty, travel, anti-aging. There's so many things, but you really have to narrow it down. You can't just have this channel that talks about 15,000 different things because you're going to lose people, or you're not going to attract the proper audience that you're looking to attract. So you have to really narrow down your niche so that you attract the proper audience. And you have to make sure that this is a niche that you are passionate about, because you are going to be producing videos once a week. And I say once a week, I think that's plenty for long form videos. This is a long form video, but you have to stay consistent. Consistently have to show up once a week. I upload videos every Sunday, and I made that when I started taking YouTube more seriously. I'm uploading every Sunday, come hell or high water. It doesn't matter if I'm sick or what's going on. I have to come up with my topic and research my topic and find the keywords for my topic, and I have to show up consistently because my viewers expect a video every Sunday. So you have to be consistent. You can't just go, oh, I'm going to do a video and maybe next week, I don't really feel like it, or I have nothing to talk about. You can't do that. If you want to take this seriously and make this a business, you have to show up professionally. Sometimes you have to show up like your life depends on it. Let's say that you having a hard time finding a job, you need another source of income. You have to provide for your family, you have to pay your rent, and you think that doing YouTube is a great idea. And it can be a great idea, but you have to make sure that you are passionate about what you're going to be doing here on YouTube every week and be consistent about it. So there's a lot more involved in producing videos than turning on your phone and plugging in your mic. And I think people have to understand that yes, being a YouTuber is fun. I love it. I enjoy coming on here doing videos. I laugh at the negative comments. There's some pretty nasty ones. But I can laugh at them because I do have thick skin. But there's a lot more to it than, just hitting record on your phone. So be prepared that you're going to start this as a business. You need to treat this as a business, but you also have to put some heart and soul in it. You also have to want to do it because you love doing video. You love talking about your niche or your passion. Like, do it. Try to not focus on just the money and just the numbers and, oh, look at all the subscribers I have. Look at all the views I have. Because once you start doing that and chasing all those numbers, you are going to lose focus and you are not going to enjoy what you're doing anymore. And you're going to get frustrated. How come this video got 100,000 views and that video only got 500 views and her video got 600,000 views and this is bullshit? You can't. Like, you can't do that because it's going to spiral out of control. You're going to get frustrated and you're going to quit. And I don't want you to quit. If you want to do a YouTube channel, be a YouTuber professionally, I want you to succeed. And I'm just offering you some tips to help you get, not tips, I'm offering you some advice to warnings before you decide to start. You need to know these things. So it is possible to get monetized and make a living. I actually just got monetized this month because I have been taking YouTube a lot more seriously this year. Give it some serious thought. It's great to watch. I love all those YouTubers that encourage people over 40, 50, 60 to start YouTube channels. I think it's an amazing idea. And I think it's a great outlet for people, especially over 50 and 60, who don't have a job, who are living alone, who are just looking for something to do, but maybe need a little bit of a side income. I think it's a great idea, but you also need to know the flip side of being a YouTuber, that it's not just all, hey, my name is Sally, look how fun this is. Because it's not. There is another side, the business side of it, that's not so pretty. It's not as fun, but it has to be done. So I'm going to drop some links down below that might be useful for you. And I'm not going to do any, this is the equipment that I use. I use my phone and this mic, which is actually pretty shitty, and I'm going to be ordering a different mic. My son is coming down from Canada soon, so I'm going to order a mic from Amazon because we don't have Amazon here. We don't really have really good, I'm in Guatemala. We don't really have really good quality products here, and I can't get Amazon, and if I try to order, it costs $1 million. So, that's all I use. My phone, I have a ring light. You don't need a ring light. If your phone mic sounds great, then you don't need a lapel mic. I have a tripod. You don't need a tripod. You can sit your phone on a counter. You can do whatever. You can literally start doing this for free. It doesn't cost anything. But as you get going, you're going to want to upgrade to some, keyword tools. I also use vidIQ for keyword research, SEO tools, check my competitors, and all of that stuff. So I hope this video gave you a little bit more insight into the other side of being a YouTuber. I do want to end with that being a YouTuber really is a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I think it's a blast. I like doing video. I have no problem doing video. For those of you, I just wanted to make a note also as well, and I probably should have said this at the very beginning because a lot of people are like, oh, I can't do YouTube because I don't want to be on camera. There's a lot of faceless channels. A knitting channel, you can just show the pattern in your hands and you don't even have to show your face. If you want to do cooking, you don't got to show your face, just show your kitchen and the food. You can do YouTube without ever showing your face and make a living doing that. Hundreds and thousands of YouTubers are making a really decent living on Faceless YouTube channel. So don't think you have to sit in front of the camera, because you don't have to. Please don't forget to check out the links down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love you, and I'll catch y'all back here on the next video. Bye for now. Okay, take it up. Oh, thank you.